In the glittering world of Hollywood, where everything is measured by perfect appearances, not everyone can proudly boast about what they carry within. Damon Wayans, a talented comedian, has to endure pain from a particular part of his body every time he steps onto the stage, or a famous female artist admired for her beauty but hiding a truth that no one knows. Could the star you love be on this list? In today's video, we will uncover shocking stories behind the imperfections of 10 stars and the challenges they face in a world that worships beauty like Hollywood. Get ready. This journey will take you from surprise to astonishment. Denzel Washington is a familiar face in Hollywood, known for his legendary roles in Training Day, Glory, and Fences. In addition to his exceptional talent, he has drawn attention for a peculiar feature of his body that surprises and intrigues many upon discovery. His pinky finger is bent at a 45-degree angle, a characteristic he has had since his youth. In 2004, Denzel's pinky unexpectedly became the focus of media attention when a photo at an event revealed its unusual bend, leading many to wonder if his finger had been broken. In reality, Denzel's pinky was bent due to repeated injuries during his high school football games. Continuous dislocations left a permanent mark on his body. This crooked pinky often caused trouble for Denzel, especially when acting in films. His pinky would unintentionally fall out of place when he opened his hand, requiring him to adjust his posture to avoid looking too odd. However, this imperfection did not diminish Denzel's confidence. Kimberly Elise, his co-star in The Manchurian Candidate, described in 2004, he has a dislocated pinky. He told a child to touch his pinky, and it just fell off, scaring the kid. In fact, Denzel has turned this imperfection into a unique part of who he is, even joking about it with friends and family. He calls his pinky the flexible bear, and often shares funny stories that make those around him laugh when he shows off his magical finger. Now, at the age of 69, Denzel enjoys a fulfilling life, thriving in his career and happily married to actress Pauletta Pearson, while being a proud father of 4. He is not only a famous actor, but also an inspiration to the younger generation, especially when it comes to self-confidence, self-love, and embracing body differences and imperfections. Damon Wayans, a name synonymous with laughter and humor, is a shining star in shows like My Wife and Kids and Waynehead, captivating audiences with his outstanding performances and irresistible charm. However, few know that every time he steps onto the stage bringing laughter to the crowd, he is also battling with persistent pain. This pain stems from a unique physical condition, congenital clubfoot. Born with a condition called clubfoot, a deformity that causes the foot to twist out of its normal position, Damon faced numerous challenges in his early years. Although medical interventions improved his condition to some extent, each step Damon takes is still accompanied by sharp pain. However, thanks to the love of his family, he learned to accept his special feat and continuously trained to adapt. Keenan, Damon's brother, once joked, "Maybe God took away his ability to walk normally, but he made up for it by giving Damon the sharpest sense of humor in the Wayans family." Damon also often jokes about himself, calling his feat a mobile joke. His story only adds to the admiration from audiences, as his resilience and optimism have inspired many, especially those facing similar circumstances. Instead of letting his condition define him, Damon chose to face it and overcome it, proving that confidence and a positive attitude can change everything. Currently, Damon spends more time with his family while still remaining active in the entertainment industry. He stars alongside his son Damon Wayans Jr. in the CBS sitcom Papa's House, continuing to bring humorous yet heartfelt stories about family to the screen. Damon's life is a profound reminder that everyone has the strength to overcome adversity if they love themselves and believe in their own potential. Eden Atwood, a renowned name associated with beautiful jazz music and captivating television shows, is a symbol of talent and beauty. However, behind that perfect exterior lies a story of pain and conflict that not everyone can understand. Eden, a woman who carries male genes, was born into a family with a strong artistic tradition. She showcased her talent from a young age and quickly became a familiar name in the jazz world. But few would know that behind the alluring melodies of songs like No One Ever Tells You and In Waves, Eden faced a life full of challenges. With the gentle appearance of a woman, Eden carries AIS syndrome, a rare condition that causes her body not to develop according to the typical male model, despite having an XY chromosome. As a child, Eden felt different when she didn't experience menstruation like her peers. And when doctors told her that she needed to have her ovaries removed due to cancer concerns, no one knew that it was just a part of the deceitful story she had to endure. At the age of 15, the frightening truth was revealed. You are half man, half woman. Those words shattered all the beliefs she had built. She had a vagina but no uterus, and what doctors and her family called twisted ovaries were actually testes. The feeling of being deceived, forgotten, and forced into a shape she could not recognize haunted her soul for a long time. However, after all the pain and trauma, Eden found her strength. She decided to stand up and become an advocate for those in similar situations, people like her. It took her 20 years to share her story freely, helping the audience understand that genetic structure does not define who you are. Moreover, Eden had long dreamed of becoming a mother, something that, genetically speaking, was impossible for her as a man. After getting married, she and her husband adopted a child, but she couldn't overcome the challenges brought by her unique physical condition, and eventually, they divorced amicably. Today, Eden Atwood continues to be a trailblazer, not only in music, but also in advocating for the rights of the LGBTQ+ community. When asked, "What is gender really?" Eden answered without hesitation, "It's what you feel." For her, this is the simplest yet most powerful truth, and whether male or female, everyone has the right to live authentically as themselves. Do you remember the legendary Detective Columbo? With his disheveled appearance but ability to make criminals tremble? Have you ever noticed the mysterious, startling gaze in his eyes? In reality, Peter Falk, who brought the character of Columbo to life and won countless prestigious awards, didn't have his right eye, a fact that could have been a major obstacle to his acting career. However, it ultimately became a unique feature that only he possessed. At the age of 3, Peter Falk lost his right eye due to a cancerous tumor. It all started when a teacher noticed that he often tilted his head when looking at objects. Concerned, his mother took him to several doctors and received a shocking diagnosis. The young boy had a tumor in his brain. To protect his health, his mother had to make the difficult decision to remove his right eye. From then on, Falk wore a prosthetic eye for the rest of his life. Initially a glass eye and later a plastic prosthetic. Although he lost one eye, Falk's overall health was no longer a concern, but his appearance became the target of teasing and ridicule from his peers. However, Peter Falk didn't let the teasing affect his spirit. He learned to embrace his unique appearance, and when teased, he would often joke about it to ease the tension. This humorous attitude became a trademark that helped him succeed in his acting career. Although wearing a prosthetic eye may not have been comfortable and sometimes led to awkward situations, Peter Falk didn't seem to see it as a major obstacle. A humorous anecdote recalls that when playing baseball as a young man, Falk once removed his prosthetic eye and handed it to the umpire, saying, "You need this more than I do." His self-acceptance and sense of humor, despite the imperfection, allowed him to live more comfortably. Falk often mentioned his prosthetic eye in interviews, and sometimes joked about it in his acting career. In the film The Thing About My Folks, a line about nearly losing his eye amused many, as he cleverly referenced his condition. Despite living with a prosthetic eye, this didn't become an obstacle for Peter Falk. In fact, it helped shape his unique persona. That very eye gave Falk a distinctive look, adding an air of mystery and intrigue. Moreover, he cleverly incorporated it into his roles, turning it into an artistic signature, enhancing his performances and leaving a lasting impression on audiences. Peter Falk passed away in 2011 at the age of 83, leaving a great loss to his family and fans. However, his inspiring life story will forever live on in memory, like a flame spreading strength and resilience to rise above imperfections and shine brilliantly. Tom Cruise, a Hollywood icon with legendary roles in Top Gun, Mission Impossible, and Risky Business, has captivated and earned the admiration of global audiences. However, behind that handsome face lies a flaw that has made him the subject of curiosity: his middle tooth, which posed a challenge for many dentists early in his career. Cruise's teeth weren't always the perfect smile we see now. The yellowish color and noticeable misalignment of his tooth drew public attention. In fact, close-up photos of him became a topic of discussion on the internet, sparking countless memes. To improve his appearance, the Top Gun star underwent a long period of braces treatment to enhance his smile. However, Cruise's middle tooth proved to be tricky to fix, leading to an interesting phenomenon. After removing the crooked tooth and wearing braces, he ended up with a prominent middle tooth. Tom Cruise lost his left front tooth, causing the remaining teeth to shift toward the gap, leaving the middle tooth standing out. Despite being obsessed with this issue and making efforts to hide his dental flaw, Tom Cruise's incredible acting talent and undeniable charm have remained unaffected. He continues to captivate audiences with impressive and engaging performances. Later, he underwent more dental treatments, and now his front tooth is no longer misaligned but has become more balanced. From a famous action star, Tom Cruise remains an irreplaceable Hollywood icon, constantly appearing in blockbuster films and maintaining a massive, loyal fan base. He is not only a symbol of strength on screen, but also an example of overcoming personal flaws to become the best version of himself. When talking about Elizabeth Taylor, people not only remember her iconic roles in Cleopatra, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, or Giant, but also recall her mesmerizing eyes, framed by thick, long lashes that seemed capable of enchanting everyone. However, few know that these magical lashes were not due to their thickness, but because she had 2 rows of eyelashes, a rare feature that made her a timeless beauty icon in Hollywood. Shortly after Elizabeth Taylor was born, doctors informed her parents that their newborn had a genetic variation. Initially, they were worried because the term variation sounded alarming, but the truth was quite different. It wasn't a defect, but something truly special. Elizabeth was born with 2 rows of eyelashes, a rare genetic condition known as distichiasis, causing eyelashes to grow from the meibomian glands around the eyelids. Not only did this enhance her captivating beauty, but it also gave her a uniqueness that no one could replicate. These long, thick lashes formed a perfect frame around her mysterious green eyes, making them almost sparkle when light hit them. However, the condition of having 2 rows of eyelashes was not always viewed as a desirable trait. Sometimes the excess eyelashes could grow inward, causing damage to the cornea and leading to eye problems. Elizabeth was also not immune to health issues related to the rare condition called lymphedema, which can cause complications with the lymphatic system. Despite these challenges, Elizabeth always radiated confidence and embraced her unique eyelashes. Many women even dreamed of having the genetic trait that gave them eyelashes as beautiful as hers. In 2011, Elizabeth Taylor passed away at the age of 79, leaving a deep sense of loss among her fans. However, she continues to live on in the hearts of the public, not only as a beauty icon, but also as a testament to the power of acceptance and self-confidence. Gary Turner, the man with rubber-like skin that astounds and intrigues many, is not an ordinary performer. He currently holds the Guinness World Record for the most elastic skin in the world, with the ability to stretch his stomach skin up to 6.25 inches over 15 centimeters, due to a rare condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS. This condition makes Gary's skin incredibly flexible and elastic, surpassing the limits of what most people can imagine. However, behind this extraordinary ability are significant challenges. His skin bruises easily and his joints are highly flexible, causing pain and instability. Despite these difficulties, Gary has turned his difference into strength. He boldly performs and has even set records with bizarre acts, such as hanging dozens of clothespins on his face. Gary's extraordinary ability has attracted attention on television shows like Ripley's Believe It or Not, and in the famous short film, He Took His Skin Off for Me, leaving a lasting impression on the public. While many view his elastic skin as a magical trick, others find it somewhat frightening and perplexing. However, Gary has embraced this uniqueness as a part of himself. He does not let this rare condition hinder his life. Instead, he uses his abilities to entertain and inspire those around him. Today, Gary continues to live with his condition, advocating for understanding and acceptance of uniqueness, while also setting new records that leave the world in awe. Gerard Butler, a well-known name for movie lovers, has captivated audiences with impressive roles such as King Leonidas in 300, 2006, and in the Olympus Has Fallen and Angel Has Fallen series. However, he also surprised many with an interesting story about a peculiar feature of his ears. As a child, Butler underwent surgery to treat tinnitus in his right ear, causing it to be asymmetrical compared to his left ear. This intriguing detail was only revealed when Gerard had to shave his head for a role in Lara Croft, Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life, 2003. When preparing for a scene, he was surprised to realize that his ears were not symmetrical, with his left ear being noticeably more prominent than his right. Butler recalled, "I didn't realize it until I had to shave my head for the film, and everyone kept saying one ear stuck out a lot more than the other, so we had to use glue to fix it." He laughed at the situation, as no one expected him to have such a unique feature. Unfortunately, he still deals with ongoing tinnitus, but this has not shaken his confidence. With his humorous attitude and acceptance of his unique feature, Gerard Butler has turned his uneven ears into a standout characteristic. He continues to maintain his image as a strong and charismatic man, both on screen and in his personal life. Now, at 55 years old, he still retains the handsome appearance he had in his younger days, with his asymmetrical ears continuing to shine in his roles. He lives a passionate, adventurous life, enjoying outdoor activities like surfing and traveling. Gemma Arterton, a rising star in Hollywood, is known not only for her impressive roles in blockbuster films like Quantum of Solace, Clash of the Titans, and Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, but also for a unique feature that sets her apart from other celebrities, her 6 fingers. This rare condition is called polydactyly. From birth, Gemma had an unusual trait: 2 extra fingers on each hand. Although these extra fingers lacked bones and were small and soft, doctors removed them shortly after her birth. However, the scars left on Gemma's hands remain as a permanent mark. She has embraced this feature of herself, viewing it as part of her identity, which has helped her gain confidence and continue to thrive in her promising acting career. With her confident and humorous personality, Gemma even joked that she might have evolved faster than others because she has more fingers. Her optimistic spirit and zest for life have inspired mothers with children born with unique features, helping them feel proud and love their children's special marks. In addition to her passion for acting, Gemma is also a symbol of gender equality. She has shown strong support for women's rights, especially through her role in Made in Dagenham. At 38, Gemma still maintains her radiant and captivating beauty. She continues to grow her career with diverse and impressive roles, not only on the big screen, but also on television, solidifying her talent and influence in the entertainment industry. Lee Van Cleef, the legendary Hollywood star who delivered unforgettable villainous roles in films like The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly and Day of Anger, captivated audiences with his compelling performances. However, few knew that the iconic Western star also had an intriguing story about a physical anomaly. He lost a fingertip, a detail widely known after 1971 when his character, Sabata, in Return of Sabata, was described as the man with 9 fingers. Many rumors spread about him losing his finger in a horrific car accident or a bar fight. In reality, Van Cleef lost the tip of his finger while building a house for his daughter. This story is far different from the tragic rumors that many had imagined. Fans even went back to watch his old films to figure out when he might have lost part of his finger. For Van Cleef, losing part of his finger did not hinder his legendary career. Sadly, he passed away in 1989 from a heart attack, leaving the film industry and his fans mourning the loss of a true legend. Lee Van Cleef, with his iconic roles in Western films, remains an irreplaceable figure, leaving an indelible mark on both audiences and the film world. All the information in this video has been gathered from reliable sources and is for reference purposes only. We encourage you to explore additional sources for the most complete and accurate information. Don't forget to like, comment with your thoughts on the video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video exploring fascinating aspects of Hollywood. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to receive videos as soon as they are released.